Hi everyone, Stone here. I'm going to show you guys how to quickly and easily get to the big Swamp Meteorite Site, which is a meteorite site that is triggered after finding the Hidden Jungle Oasis. I found that this is a fairly easy objective to complete if you know what you have to have, and honestly you only need about 3 specific perks to get out there, or to at least start exploring in that area. There's some inherent dangers as you start to get towards the meteorite site. However, there's fixed enemies. And the enemies that you'll encounter, they're always the same. It's always a mamba, it's always 2 wild boar, a golden stalker cat, and closer to the site, a crocodile. And depending on the route you take, a rock python as well. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you have not so much the attack tree filled out, but the communication tree. And you're going to want these specific perks here. Self-empowerment. So when you start to intimidate a tiger or any predator, your clanmates will follow suit. You're going to want to have body language to have all your clanmates come along with you. And this mirror neuron here. So that way, if you need them to grab a spear, they can all grab a spear. Before you start out for the meteorite, you want to make sure that you have all 6 infants. And you can see here that the one orange circle on the right hand side has a glow, and that's a baby with a mutation. The other 5 babies that we have do not have mutations. When you find a meteorite site, you will be able to get a random mutation, and that'll be transferred to the adults and then subsequently help you evolve. So before we get on the way to the meteorite site, you're going to want to make sure that you've drank, you've eaten, and you've slept. And you're going to go ahead and call your clan. Make sure you have everyone. You don't need to have the entire clan alongside you, however, it's much more effective the first time you play through. You know, alternatively, you could have just 3 adults that each have 2 babies, and you could go that way. So we want to make sure everyone is following. We have one person over here who is not, and you can usually tell just by looking in your focus. These little arrows going around them signifies that they're following us. And I don't know where did he go? Let's see. Well, while we're looking for that one, we're going to go ahead and grab some sharpened sticks. I have a pile already made here. So go ahead and order your mimic. Oh, there we go. And you want to make sure, like I said, everyone is following you. The nice thing about the first meteorite site is that you can get to it via the trees. And honestly, like I said, there's not too many dangers depending on the route that you take. However, there are quite a bit of jump scares. So again, like I said, make sure things are following. Keep in mind too, although it doesn't really present an issue if you kind of travel mid-canopy level, the higher you go into the trees, the higher the chance you have of getting attacked by an eagle. And if you are good at fighting or good at dodging, you know, that shouldn't be an issue. It's still a bit jarring though. So we'll keep our eye on the smoke of the meteorite site. We're just going to travel up through the trees. Keep in mind horsetail, which grows by the river. If you strip horsetail leaves, you can make a paste that helps coagulate bleeding injuries. And eating horsetail paste by itself helps with broken bones. So we are right next to the sister arches. And right past that is the swamp site. Around right here, well, there's the mamba there. But around where those vines are over there are the boars, and it's a pair of the 2. Again, everyone is following, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue. And we're just going to go beeline for the meteorite site. Make sure that your weapons are in your right hand, otherwise you won't be able to attack. Oh, hello there. Oh, and yeah, you can kill them too. So, initially when you start playing, it is kind of beneficial just to dodge them. If you dodge them twice, you get an evolutionary feat. If you kill them more than once, you get an evolutionary feat. But keep in mind that killing the warthog will attract predators. So we're going to come back to this guy and grab another branch here. I didn't expect to kill him, but that's kind of, at least we don't have to worry about him on the way back. So as long as you do have a weapon and you're making your way here, you shouldn't have too much trouble. Kind of keep an ear out, because if it's the tiger, you'll hear a slight growl before they jump. Other times, the pigs will snort. Crocodiles, you'll hear them grumble. And you can usually see them along the water. This area, the first time that you do come through it, you will encounter it in fear of the unknown. So if this is your first time going through and you're at this part here, you can jump into the body of an elder and you will not experience any fear. Otherwise, you'll have to focus on things this way and smell and listen. And I believe that's our crocodile friend there. The crocodiles are a bit harder to kill, however, you can lure stalker cats or boars or snakes over to the crocodile and have it kill things for you. We're just gonna give it a quick little stab. And there we go. It takes a few times to kill them, however, if you start getting really good at the hunting, you can kill them with rocks as well. Plain old granite rocks. And we're going to make our way quickly over here, keeping an eye on things behind us. We're going to inspect the site itself and then pick up the rock and inspect that. And after that, a second or two, you'll notice that the babies without mutations will start to glow. Their little icons will be glowing. And then the next time you go to check your evolutionary tree, you should see some new mutations. So I hope this helped you guys. If I have the chance to, I'll show you real quick here the mutations that pop up. Please keep in mind too that there are a bunch of tigers and crocodiles and boars around here, so this is not the smartest idea. I just want to show you guys the evolutionary tree. Okay, yeah. Get out of here, you. You make my heart race. Okay, so your evolutionary tree here, you'll see the new mutations. So these orange dots here, they'll start popping up.